Well, good morning everybody, and welcome to Ken's Show and Tell with his 1943 US Springfield M222 training rifle. We're going to start off with a 75-yard target grouping, starting at the left, which is that kind of plastic wheel. And let's just kind of work our way over to the right, one shot at a time. And then that red piece of metal, which belonged to a retractable extension cord. And then that little yellow thing next to it, which is the cover, front cover to a starter off of an engine. Yeah, got hit. Now, I think that yellow thing next to it, I can't remember. That might be another tire, a wheel. Black triangular thing, which is part of a jack, old hydraulic jack. Barely visible, it's now in the dark. The yellow thing beside it is a piece of a lawnmower blade. But I can't see it. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. These rifles are so accurate. If you kind of know where things are, you can hit them. Okay, so we have a pulley with a rock in the middle. All right, let's move out to 100 yards. All right, so our next task is to move out to the 100-yard range. I tell you what, let's try some of those little 4-inch clay pigeons at 100 yards. Let's see what we can do. We'll start on the upper left and work our way over to the right. Upper left clay pigeon. Let's try that lower left clay pigeon. Upper left clay pigeon. All right, let's try that brake disc to the left of the clay pigeon with the, I think it's a piece of cement in it. Okay. Let's try that again. A piece of cement in it, that brake disc. With a little side adjustment, we have moved out to 100 yards. And let's see what we want to do here. Let's start with that. How about that bush hog blade, yellow bush hog blade on the left? Two in that yellow frying pan right beside it to the right. If we can, it's turned to the side. Hit that tiny gong, the black one, to the right of that yellow pan. Now let's backtrack. Hit that small piece of metal to the left of that gong we just hit. Okay. Let's do a more relaxing shot and see if we can hit the slightly larger gong to the right of that smaller one we hit. Again. It's moving. Let's see if we can do it again anyway. Okay. The bigger gong to the right of that. Gong. Same one. Let's move up above that gong we just hit. I believe that's a 7 1/4 inch saw blade. Now right next to it, to the left, I believe that's a little thin steel casing to a water pump. To a, yeah, like a pump you would pump water out of a pond. So let's see. Sun's gone behind cloud. Now there's an object next to that one we just hit to the left. I believe that's a brake disc with some stuff in the middle. Let's just see what we can do with that. And let's see. Move down to what we can see in the sunshine. Let's see if we can hit one of those clay pigeons, those 4-inch clay pigeons. Try again. There we go. That gong in the middle again on the bottom. That's a nice little ring, isn't it? Let's go down and move the camera so we can pick up more targets over to the left. I mean to the right, excuse me. We have the camera set up at 100 yards and aiming at different targets. So we're going to start over on the right hand side and see if we can hit that on the bottom tier. And there's an engine head with some clays on it and some other things kind of painted red. So let me see what I can do here. Let me see. I see one in the middle. I missed that. Let's try shooting at that one in the middle again on that engine head. There we go. Okay. That triangular piece of steel next to the engine head. All right. It's a satisfying target. It's a red, painted red anyways. It's a valve cover off of an engine. Nice. I actually have a few deer over here off to the right. They're a little distracting, but I don't seem to be bothering them, so I'll not let them bother me. Let's do that again. There's a paint can inside a can. Okay. Now I'm going to shoot at that again because it was an empty paint can. I would expect it to do more than just wiggle on that. So I'm thinking I might have missed the paint can and hit the container that it's the can sitting in. There we go. Confirmation. Okay. Now we'll go for that gong next to that paint can we just hit. And then the gong, let's just hit that one again. I'm a little concerned about my left to right adjustment, so let's just hit that again, see if we can. And we'll hit the one, let's just hit the one beside it, if we can. And let's try to do that again. Okay. And then beside it is a brake drum. with stuff in the middle, I believe. There might be some left, so let's just see what we can do there. Okay, let's move out to 160 yards. We have moved out to 160 yards, which is kind of ridiculous for 22, but this is where we kind of have to calculate how high we're going to aim above the target. So let's start off with the torso at 160 yards, and I'm going to put the peep just at the top of the head. Hit. I'm actually, let me do it this time. Let's put the head in the middle of the peep. All right. It's a different sounding hit. Let's try the same thing. Probably noticed that there's a variation amongst these rounds. Some seem to be hotter than others. Quality control issues with Remington Thunderbolt, but they seem to hit. Let's try again. Same hold. And again, same hold. Putting the head in the center of the peep. Now, let's try that round target to the right of the torso. And what I'm going to try to do is do a similar hold, but kind of transfer it over to that circle. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see if we can't do the same thing again. And again, and I'm curious as to where they're landing. Oh. So I think that this deviation over to here is consistent. It's showing up at the 100 yard, and of course it gets amplified the further out you get. So I might just turn my rear sight just one notch in that direction, and we should be pretty good. Well, thank you for watching Ken's Show and Tell.